you can use the idea of three properties: a product property, a quotient property, and a power property. And these are all going to be used kind of all in one. Okay, so you'll use all three of them at once in an expression. Okay, but here's how the properties kind of relate to each other. If you have a product inside of a log, so if you have a log expression, log base b of some product. So the product is u times v. Anytime there's a product inside of a log, you can do what's called expand this log, and you can write it individually as the log of the first factor plus the log of the second factor. Okay, so the log base b of the product uv is equivalent to log base b of u plus log base b of v. And it works both directions. When you go from the log into this form where you stretch it out, expand it out, is called expanding. And if you move in the other direction, so if you move from the sum of two logs, you can condense it into a single log. And again, that's called condensing. And so these are two different directions or instructions. They're based on this same product rule. Right? You also have a quotient rule or property within logs, and that is if you have a fraction inside of a log, so u divided by v, when you expand this out, it becomes the difference of each individual log. So it becomes log b of the numerator u minus log b of the denominator v. And now, does it make sense that this would be a negative? Right? If we were to go back in and let's just kind of justify this relationship here. Okay, so if you took, let's say, and we'll just keep with the u and the v. So if we took and we rewrote it, log b of u, if we move this v up, it would become v to what power? What moves the v to from the denominator up to the numerator? A negative 1. So you could rewrite it in this form, right? Which would then give you log b of u plus log b of v to the minus 1. Right? And so what would we have to do to get from this form into this form? Move this negative 1 out front, and that's what this final property does. So if we look at this final property, the power property, so if you take a log base b, and we take this base u to some power, we'll call it n. Now you can rewrite this particular form by taking whatever your power is and writing it out front and multiplying it by the log base b of whatever that u value is. So if we kind of go back to this example here, so you could then take this form that we expanded, log base b of u, and then move this power out front, so minus 1 times the log base b of v, which is exactly what we see up here. So again, moving it from a single log into multiple logs is called expanding. Moving it from multiple logs into a single log is called condensing.